Hello, and welcome to this ESG Lab video summary. Over the next few minutes, I'll be reviewing the results from a recently completed ESG Lab validation of VMware Horizon View with Tintri VMstore. Desktop management has become a daunting task for even the most skilled IT organizations. ESG research shows that organizations are using virtual desktop infrastructure technology to reduce the cost, complexity, and risk associated with desktop management. This figure shows the components of the combined solution: VMware Horizon View VDI instances using Tintri VMstore for virtual disk storage. VMware vSphere and Horizon View provide a complete virtual desktop environment. This is paired with Tintri's VMstore solid-state storage system. Rather than operating with files, volumes, or LUNs, Tintri provides virtualization abstractions such as virtual machine and virtual disk storage natively. By operating at the virtual machine and disk level, VMstore provides administrators with the same level of insight, control, and automation of storage as they have with CPU, memory, and networking resources in a VMware environment. The result is a storage system where an administrator can immediately determine which virtual machines and virtual disks are responsible for the consumption of storage resources, as well as what performance the virtual machines are receiving without additional layers of complexity. ESG tested the solution at a VMware facility in Palo Alto, California. We ran 4 VMware servers, which mounted the Tintri storage system using NFS over 10 gigabit Ethernet. We explored the out-of-box setup experience of Tintri VMstore, as well as the ease of use and performance of deploying the VDI environment. To understand the VDI performance, we ran 500 virtual desktops on 3 servers. The Tintri dashboard gives a clear, high-level snapshot of performance and capacity utilization, enabling an administrator to quickly verify whether a particular data store has available headroom to accommodate additional VMs. This chart from the Tintri Performance Monitor shows VMstore performance during the VDI deployment using linked clones with VCAI. The yellow area shows reads and the blue shows writes. During this run, VMstore was delivering more than 400 megabytes per second of aggregate bandwidth. We also confirmed system performance with 500 and 1,000 simulated desktops using VMware View Planner. 95% of all application response times must be less than 1.5 seconds for a passing score. As you can see here, every option for desktop virtual disk configurations passed with outstanding sub-second scores, from 0.52 seconds for 500 full clones to 0.78 seconds for 1,000 linked clones. ESG Lab modeled a 1,000-seat virtual desktop environment, comparing traditional storage with Tintri VMstore. We determined that a 200-drive traditional storage system drawing about 4,500 watts and taking up 22 units of rack space would be required to deliver similar performance as a Tintri VMstore, which only consumes about 600 watts and 3 units of rack space. So why does this matter? As you may know, desktop and server virtualization are consistently cited in top 10 IT priorities. When ESG talks to IT staffs, they report concerns about how fast and easy it is to provision and manage storage for a virtual desktop infrastructure, as well as the TCO. Their users expect virtual desktops to perform just like physical desktops. With VMware Horizon View and Tintri, we were able to quickly and easily deploy a virtual desktop environment for 500 users. Our testing showed that Tintri VMstore offers predictable, excellent performance. We also found that the Tintri storage system is able to support a 1,000 user environment, while taking up much less space and power than a traditional storage system. This benefit significantly reduces the TCO. Given the budgeting and manpower challenges being driven by global economic concerns, simplification and productivity top the list of factors driving the adoption of VDI technology. Administrators are looking to streamline the repetitive, hands-on tasks of provisioning and managing remote users' computing environments. It's not surprising that nearly half the respondents in an ESG research survey indicated that reducing capital and operational expenses are driving interest in VDI. As we discovered during this testing, a single Tintri VMstore requiring only 3 units of rack space and consuming about 600 watts of power can be quickly and easily deployed to support at least 1,000 virtual desktop users. The Tintri VMstore is one of the easiest shared storage solutions to deploy. It integrates tightly with VMware Horizon View to provide extremely simple administration combined with a high-performance user experience. If you're planning a VDI deployment, or you've run into an I/O performance challenge that can't be met cost-effectively with your existing solution, ESG Lab recommends that you take a serious look at VMware Horizon View with Tintri VMstore. If you'd like to learn more, you can download the full ESG Lab validation report from the VMware website.